and welcome to the Ambient iPad. Let's make some music. Today we're going to look at the Rozeta Collider, which is a MIDI hadron collider. In the second slot, let's bring it up. First slot we're going to use for an instrument. Connect and show. All right. So the Rozeta Collider generates semi-repeating generative phrases. You can choose from a bunch of different keys, scales, modes. You can experiment with the different grid sizes, with the different number of hadrons, and some of the other settings that you're seeing on the screen here. We're going to generate a phrase and we'll play around with all the different features. So we've got our random phrase generated here. Let's pick a sound. How about Laplace? Connect and show. All right, so you can see this cool graphical interface of the notes moving around, colliding with each other, hitting the wall. And turn on the collision sound. So you get a little dissonance occasionally when the notes overlap with each other. I'm going to turn that back off. Change the clock division, speeds it up a bit, and you can change the gate length, make it a little more staccato. We'll stick with 1/16. We can make the grid size, let's go smaller, so you get the notes sounding more as they collide and bounce off the walls. Let's go back, now let's go to 8. And the hadrons you can get less, thus less notes, more notes. 9. Let's go with 9. What's interesting is as you experiment with the grid size and the hadrons, what determines for me what I use is, do I want space between the notes and how much? So with fewer hadrons you get more spaces and rests between the notes. When you up that, that's less. More notes. Pretty straightforward. All right, well, we've listened to that sound for a while. All right, so if we go back to the Collider app, one of the things I love to play with is the pitch. And so if you go down, the pitch goes down. Not really much going on there with that sound. But if we go up, so we're back to where we were, we can go up. Completely different sound. So a lot of times I'll kind of fiddle with this in real time. So it's almost multiple sounds going on in multiple layers just by kind of moving the pitch thing. The pitch, it's not a thing, it's a slider. The pitch slider up and down. And I could say, you know what, I'm bored with that, let me generate something new. Let's leave this a little up, generate a different one. That, I like that a lot. Nice little ambient bed going there. Let's play a little with the delay. Actually, I think no, quarter. Let's go to quarter. A little wetter on the mix. Okay, we can add other effects later, but for now that's good. Just have that going on in the background. Let's pick another instance of Collider. Connect and show. Let's stick in the key, let's generate. So I find if you run multiple instances of Collider, You can have everything the same, so I could have the same grid size, the same number of hadrons, and they will be kind of an interesting interaction between the two, particularly depending on the synth patch that you route it to. But I think, let's just make the grid a little smaller, and we'll stick, let's go to 6. Let's do a 6 by 6 here. All right, let's pick a synth. Ripplemaker's always a good choice for anything. See, look at that. Even the initial sound, the default sound, is very cool. You know what? I'm not even going to change anything with the sound here. I'm going to give it some delay and all right, maybe I should have started with these sounds. This is a better representation. At least you can hear more what's going on. So this is cool. I mean, literally, I could have this going on in the background for hours. All right, let's, you know what, I like that. Let's swap this one. I will have to turn it on. It's currently off. Let's get something else that is very similar, not similar sounding, but I do want that more staccato. You know what? I'm just going for the Moog. When in doubt, always a Moog. Classics. It's got to be something here. Go back in here. That down to where it was 8, and let's get more of these here. 16th, 8th. Pretty good. Still. Theremin. Need a little more reverb. Whoops. More reverb on this one. Just adding some reverb, a little more. I would like to bring up the phaser a little. Just for the fun of it, we'll have the phaser Ripplemaker too. Let's bring down. And one last time, let's just fiddle with this and see when we go to 16. Nudge him around a little. All right, we could do this for hours. I could pick different sounds, but you get the idea. Really a lot of interesting capabilities, and if I did this any other time, I'd just pick different sounds. So again, some of the sounds maybe not the best, but as a starting point to give you an idea of what this Collider is capable of, there you go. You know what, I'm just going to bring the Moog out. So we got a total different mood now. Let's just jack this up. Yeah, so essentially I'm happy with this sound, which isn't even a patch. I mean, this is just the default Ripplemaker sound. You know, turned up the delay a little. reverb on here. A little bit of phaser. All right, we'll just keep that playing. Again, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, please like it. Hit the subscribe button. Notification bell if you want to know when all the new content is out. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your music.